All right, welcome back to another video. We are back in St. Pete. So we're just gonna do a push-pull day and also just talk about like life updates, what's new and what is coming up, what am I like currently training for. And a lot has changed, as you guys could probably tell through my content and stuff. So we kind of have a lot to chat about, but we'll just do it over a chest and back day and get into it. So join along. All right, so first exercise, barbell bench press. We're doing 2 sets of 10 to warm up, and then we're gonna move into 3 sets of 8. And what is next for me in terms of racing is the BPN Go One More Ultra. If you guys aren't aware of what that is, it's basically a last man standing format race. So you do 4.2 miles every hour on the hour, and you just go until basically the wheels fall off and you can't run anymore. So last year the guys went like 240 miles. This year I truly think somebody's gonna go like over 400 miles. So that's 4 days of running. My personal goal, I would love to do my longest ever run. So if I can run over 100 miles, that would be amazing. As you know, or may know, I ran the Leadville 100 years ago, 3 years ago, I think now, 2.5 years ago. So I've done a 100-mile race once before. I would love to run over 100, but I also have not been training all that much. I've been in Bali, mostly just lifting with my friends. I did a few runs out there. Ever since I got back, I've been trying to run about 10 miles a day or most days and just kind of ease back into things. But I am behind. We are 4 weeks out, and I have not been putting many miles on my legs, so we will see, but over 100 would definitely be the goal. And this is on the BPN Ranch in Austin, Texas, April 10th. So we'll see. We will see how that goes. All right, next exercise, Dumbbell Incline Press. We're doing 4 sets of 10 on incline. And another update, or like a question I got from that last video, when I made that video about how I made 3 times more on social media than I did as an airline pilot. A lot of the comments were like, please don't quit being a pilot, like, or like, why do you still fly? Or like, I don't know, you get like a bit of both. Like some people thinking like, why are you still flying? Why don't you just go all in on social media? And some people like, yo, I love your pilot content. I found you through the pilot content. Don't get rid of that and just do this. I'm not going to quit being a pilot. Like I love being an airline pilot. Like that is something I enjoy doing, something I see myself doing for the long run, all the way till 65 probably. So, you know, me focusing on fitness and doing content and flying a bit less on the reserve schedule, it makes sense right now financially to kind of focus on these things. And I love that that schedule allows me to do this, but it doesn't mean that I'm trying to phase out of being a pilot. I'm just kind of using that flexibility to my advantage at the moment with the opportunities I have on the social media side. But I don't want you guys to think that I hate being a pilot. I hate flying. I love doing both. This just currently makes more sense to focus more of my energy on this kind of stuff and coaching and brand deals, and it just gives me more time to focus on this. So yeah, I don't want you guys to think that I don't like the job. I love the job, and I see myself continuing to do the job for the foreseeable future. All right, next exercise, we have chest supported dumbbell rows. This is one of my favorite back exercises. And the other big life update, as you guys could probably tell, I was not in this apartment for a while. Then I was in Bali, and now I am back in. And to address the elephant in the room, I am single. Gracie and I have decided to go our separate ways. She's happy, I'm happy. We're both in 2 new different spots on our own separate journeys now, and it is what it is. I'm excited for this new journey. Breakups are never easy. So, you know, just trying to obviously make the best of this new chapter, and that's where we're at in life. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys on that. I'm not going into detail about anything, but I just wanted you guys to know like what's going on and the life change. So yeah, we're back in the spot and on with life as usual. Next exercise, pull-ups, some weighted pull-ups. So we'll do like 3 by 8 to 10-ish. Let's say 6 to 10, depending on how heavy we end up going. But also on the race schedule this year, I'm taking this year fairly light, but just want to like enjoy some races. So obviously the last man standing, that'll probably be like my biggest race of the year. Then I'm gonna do Hyrox doubles with my buddy Nick Walker in New York City. So excited for that, my first ever Hyrox. So I'll start kind of training for that. And then I'm doing rim to rim to rim in the Grand Canyon with some buddies in May. And then I would love to possibly run the New York City Marathon again at the end of the year if things kind of line up. I did qualify for the Ironman 70.3 World Championships in Nice, France. I really just don't know if I'm gonna make that trip. I feel like I should because I qualified and it would be a cool experience, but honestly, I'm just not that excited about the race, and it's a big trip to make, like financially and time-wise. So if I'm not that excited about it, I just don't feel like I should do it. If my heart changes, maybe I'll still do it, but those are like the 2, possibly 3 races that I'm going to do this year. Other than that, just training to put on some strength and muscle. I'm enjoying getting back into jiu-jitsu now that I'm back in town. I'm gonna start doing jiu-jitsu again once a week, kickboxing once a week, maybe twice a week. And who knows, maybe that will develop into some sort of a competition, maybe some sort of a fight later this year or the next year if I really start to enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of the schedule for the year as of right now. Things can change drastically. Also, I might run actually the Pittsburgh marathon or half marathon or something with the BPN team. Still not 100% sure on that one either, but that might happen as well. All right, next exercise, curls. We're gonna do 4 sets, 2 sets of 10, 2 sets of failure. And a lot of people are asking like how I got so much time off. Like how was I able to go to Bali for almost 3 weeks? And you know, a lot of people are like, did you quit being a pilot? Or are you just doing this social thing? Like I said, I'm not quitting being a pilot. I do get 2 weeks of vacation. So I stacked those 2 weeks back to back, and then I was able to extend 2 days on either side. And then I asked for days off on either side of that. So it was like I got basically an entire month off, which was super nice. So, you know, 2 weeks doesn't seem like a lot, but when you can like adjust things around it and ask for days off on either side, it can easily become 3-4 weeks. So that is why I was able to go to Bali. And now for the rest of the year, I burned all my vacation. So, you know, I'll be able to get like maybe 5-6 days off in a row, maybe some more if I like mash 2 months together. But yeah, my vacation is burnt.
You have to understand how things are up here.
All right, workout done. Finished it off with some push-ups and pull-ups to failure. That is it. That is the life update. That's kind of what I'm training towards. Tomorrow, me and Dante are actually linking up again. So the next video will be some sort of a training for the race. So we're gonna do kind of a race simulation. Nothing insane, but maybe 3, 4, or 5 hours of race simulation. So running 4.2 miles every hour, fueling in between and all that. So that's kind of what's coming up. Obviously, big life changes. Life changes like this are never easy. It's always like a big adjustment, and it's always weird kind of, I guess just having the shift in what the future may look like. And I know a lot of you guys have probably, or girls have probably gone through that. So yeah, appreciate if the comments aren't flooded with questions about that. I don't really want to talk any more about it, to be honest. I like keeping that as private, I guess, as possible. I know we shared obviously a lot of our lives together on social media, but yeah, just kind of want to move on from it and not continue to dwell on it and answer questions about it. So just kept it short and sweet on that, and appreciate you guys really following along. Appreciate you guys being, I guess, interested and wanting to know. But yeah, anyway, this is it. This is it. We are back in our little happy place. I absolutely love this spot. I love this balcony gym, so I'm really happy to be home and back in my routine. And yeah, really appreciate you guys following along. I'm excited to see what I could do at the Last Man Standing at the Go One More Ultra. So we're gonna try to do our best the next few weeks to get prepared and, you know, have the best result possible next month. So let's go. And then also, if you guys want to work with me as a coach, link down below. I do one-on-one coaching. If you want to check out Melbourne Flight Training, that's where I did all of my training, all of my flight instructing until I went to the airlines. And if you want to check out my ebook, Becoming an Airline Pilot, that is down below as well. All the links down below really help out. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys, and I will see you on the next one.